Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Ariel and I am the owner of Ariebea Sticker Shop. Today I'm hopefully going to share with you all of the planners that I'm going to be using for 2023, or at least what I'm planning on using for the first quarter of the year. As you can see, I do have quite a few Hobonichi planners. I still really enjoy using them. I have my weeks here, I have two different A6s, and I also have my Hobonichi cousin, which is currently in this new cover that I just got. I also do have quite a few journals, and I am also planning on using a few different notebooks that I will sort of share with you in this video as well. I'm going to be testing out those notebooks, so hopefully they'll be able to stick around for next year. But I think I can go ahead and talk to you guys about some of my Hobonichis. You might have already seen a few videos that I've been posting on my channel, some shorts and other videos on my Instagram. I've been sharing a lot, actually. I've been sharing with you how I set up my planners and how I use the stickers that I sell in my sticker shop. So if you want to find out a little bit more about some of these planners, I do have other videos that are a little bit more detailed, like this week's one. I filmed a finance video in it not that long ago when I was setting everything up, so I'll just quickly breeze through this one. So I have this gorgeous cover. It's from Hand Stitch Leather Tea. I've been using it practically all year this year, and I'm planning on using it again for 2023. It does have a little bit more character to it. As you can see, it has darkened a little bit, has just a few more scratches on it. I think that's okay. I still think the leather is quite beautiful. So in case you haven't seen my Hobonichi haul, I do have my Marie 2023 weeks in here. I love this cover so much. It's so cute. As you can tell, I got the matching A6 cover, but this Hobonichi Weeks I have set up for my memory keeper. In this memory keeper, I also decided that I'm going to be using the back pages as my finance once again. My finance section lives in my Hobonichi Weeks just because it's so easy to write everything down in there, especially with all of the pages in the back. So that's why I like keeping it in this size, and I don't think I'll be leaving the week size because the finance section is like literally so simple for me, and it's just really how my brain works. So I'm going to flip through this quickly to share a little bit about, I'm sure you've probably already seen a few things about this. This is like my yearly page here. I also have decided to use stickers in my yearly index, which I haven't done in a while, but I'm planning on using this sort of as a health tracker and for my food. Now thinking back to it, I kind of wish I did get an English Hobonichi Weeks because this is the first year that they're offering them, but I still do obviously enjoy the Japanese versions of these Hobonichis. Of course, they're like the original OG style. In the monthlies, I am planning on using for tracking a few health stuff, so that's why it's pretty like bare and like bare minimum in here at the moment, but I will be using a few different stickers in here to track like my cycle and of course like workouts and stuff like that. This Hobonichi Weeks is going to be kind of like a workhouse because this is where I'm going to be tracking a few of my different habits as well as my finance, so all the tracking is going to go in here, whereas my memory keeping is going to be in the weeklies. I've shared quite a few spreads on my Instagram. I probably should reshare them on my YouTube as well because I don't think I've done that, but I shared quite a few flip-throughs of my weeklies in here for this past year, so I'll share those videos again with you guys later, just in case you aren't following me there. Like I mentioned before, in the back pages is where I do all of my finance, so this is how I set everything up. It's very simple. I don't need to like fuss about it. I of course have a little bit of decoration with some washi along the top, and it kind of matches some of the calendars here that I have, but I like sort of having a checkbook register for each month. That way I know where I'm spending, when I'm spending it, and if it's a business expense or something else that I'm doing, if it's just for family, groceries, that kind of thing, that's all going to be in this finance section. I do also like to keep a section in here for like notes and stuff like that in case I do need to write down purchases, especially if I am making like large purchases or have to pay duties and stuff like that. I'll keep note of that in the rest of the pages in the back here. So that's why I find the Hobonichis to be so useful for me. It has pretty much everything that I need. I haven't had the need or the want to move into a mega for more blank pages in the back of my notebook. I feel like just the regular ones are enough for me, and of course they also come with these cute covers. So that is my Hobonichi Weeks, which is finance, memory keeping, as well as a little bit of health. I really want to focus a little bit more on my health for 2023. I have been pretty good at it this year as well, but I want to include a little bit more like workout and weight training, so that's something that I'm going to try and work for or work towards, but I haven't decided how I'm going to be doing that yet. So that is my Hobonichi Weeks. Moving on to some of my other planners. Okay, I'm going to talk about this one too because it has the same cover. So this is my Marie cover, and it's currently holding the original techo in the Avec size. So this is the A6 techo. As you can see, I have already started putting a few things in the pockets. I have some clips and stuff like that. Later throughout the year, these are going to be filled with like photos that I'm planning on putting inside my techos. I usually always do that, and then I have the rest of my tabs for the next 6 months of the year. But this A6 techo is going to be extremely simple. It's going to be my journal for 2023. I've been using this system or style, I guess you can say, for a few years now, maybe 2 or 3, maybe even 4 years, and I do really enjoy it. It's probably one of my favorite things. Last year I did have some trouble filling up the last half of my Avec book when my mom passed away, so I've been slowly starting to get back into like journaling a little bit. I got really into journaling in the middle of the year, and then of course with the holidays I've been sort of slacking a little bit, so I'm hoping to get back on it. I have again also showed quite a few of my spreads as well on my Instagram, which I will probably reshare here on YouTube again. But I really do enjoy journaling in here, and I'm very happy that I have been told that I've been inspiring quite a few people to start journaling, whether it's in a Hobonichi or not, with some of my journaling spreads. I used to post every single month some of my spreads, which maybe I'll be able to do this year. If you want to see a few pages that I've done, let me show you one of my completed ones. This was 2028, and in the second half of the year, this is when I started to like journal in here, which is going to be the same as what I'm doing in here. But I will just quickly share with you what all of that looked like. I used to journal a lot when like a bunch of different colors. My style has changed just a little bit, but it's pretty similar. I still use the same brush pen that I used in 2018. I haven't changed for that. Maybe it's a different color now. I have gone through a few of those gray brush pens, which are my absolute favorite. Oh my god, that's me. Oh my god, I was so creative with some of my spreads in here. Maybe I'll go back to something that's similar to this. Oh, cute. All of these different colors. Oh man, I really love this journal. And it was one of my first ones too. I think I did a pretty good job of putting everything. Oh my gosh, my watercolors. I think this one was acrylic. Yeah, this is when I got my watercolor set. I used to take a lot of pictures back then as well, so that's why I was able to fill up this journal really well. I haven't been taking a lot of pictures lately, which is probably why I haven't been journaling as much. That being said, I'm definitely getting back into it because I'm excited to start this new book, and I'm probably going to fill out the rest of my journal entries from December. So that is my A6 journal, which I'm sure many of you are probably already familiar with. So my next planner that I have here is one that I've been using for a while already. I'm just going to continue using this. This is my Hobonichi Day Free here. I've been using this a lot. I can probably put in another calendar in here, but I just put that in like a few months ago, literally. I've been using this Hobonichi Day Free just recently to write down like notes and things that I need to do. Sometimes I find it a little bit difficult to always sift through like a bunch of to-do lists and stuff like that, so I have this one that just has like a full brain dump of stuff so I don't mess up in my daily pages in my Hobonichi Cousin. I really need those to be like pretty clean, and I don't necessarily love to flip through all of my daily pages in order to get to a to-do list that I had like 2 weeks ago that I need to finish. That's why I have my day free here, and it's currently in a Gilded planner. And then I also do have this little guy, which is the weekly supplement. I have covered it in brown paper. Oh, I just realized I didn't put another sticker on this. I should have done that. But this is my first year that I'm going to be using the weekly supplement. This is what it looks like. I can start using it on the 26th, which is actually pretty soon. But I haven't been using it yet. I have been using instead... Let me just grab it. I have been using this digital printable that I did a collab with my sister, who is AnaJolene. She's also here on YouTube. I've been using this instead because it is a weekly spread. Here it is. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of similar. It's a similar size, so that's why I decided to use it, but this one is horizontal and this one is vertical. So I've been using this to organize my days and kind of pre-plan everything, what I want to do before the day actually comes. And it also helps me whenever I don't have time to memory keep or journal, I look back at this one so that I'll be able to remember everything that I've done. Because sometimes there are days when I'm really exhausted and do not want to journal at the end of the night. So it's really nice to be able to have something that has kind of everything all together at once. So that is my day free, as well as this weekly supplement. And it fits really nicely in this cover as well. So I'm very happy to have both of these in my planner setup. This is a new one, so I'm excited to try that. I originally had this set up in a different cover. I'm sure you guys are familiar. I posted a video on it a while ago, updating you guys on how I was using my A6 day free. I asked recently, like on Instagram as well as on YouTube, which cover I should use for 2023, and you guys voted this one, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So those are my A6 planners. I do now have my Hobonichi cousin. I just recently got this notebook cover in the mail yesterday, and I just filmed the unboxing for it. So that's why I currently have my Hobonichi in here. My original plan was to have it in this Petite Roses cover because it's beautiful. It's what really inspired this setup in my Hobonichi, but now I do have another notebook in here. I just put it in here because I am planning on using it for like everyday notes and things like that. This is kind of like a catch-all, very similar to my day free. However, this is going to be more reference stuff. I'm probably going to tie it in with my moon journal that I have in here, but I'm not sure if you guys are interested in learning about that, so that's why I'm kind of not explaining it as well. Let's stick to the point. This is my Hobonichi cousin for 2023. I have the Avec. I haven't set up the pockets. Like I said, I just got this and just switched into it this morning, so I am really excited about this setup because I have done so much to make it feel kind of like home. I've already added so many things in here, more than I normally would. I normally don't decorate this front page as much, but I just loved it so much that I decided to put more things in it. I had a very fun few weekends putting everything together. I am still using the system where I have this vertical monthly spread. I'm using half of it as a habit tracker and then the other half as an index for my dailies. I think that's very useful for me. Oh, I didn't get you guys completely in frame here. Hold on. Okay. So this is what everything is looking like. Like I said, these are my trackers and index. And then on this page, I decided to put my word of the year, which I decided is going to be a line. I asked you guys what yours was on Instagram, so I've been sharing a few. I think a line is going to be mine for 2023. I decided to put it up here just so I'm able to see it very quickly, and I decided to couple it on the opposite side with a monthly tracker, which I'm planning on using to help me find alignment in 2023. I've had a rough few years, and I am definitely trying to find some sort of balance between my life, like health-wise, work-wise, and stuff like that, personal stuff. So I'm trying to find some sort of alignment, and I guess you can say like enlightenment. So I haven't yet put in all of the habits that I'm planning on tracking Next year I'm going to be doing that a little bit later after this video. But I'm really hoping to find some sort of consistency in 2023. I have been trying my best to do a lot of different things this year, so I'm trying to find some sort of like routine and consistency, which I am finding a little bit difficult. I mean, I am a Gemini. I've been learning a little bit more about like my birth chart and like astrology and stuff like that recently, and I'm kind of using it to help me kind of find my way. I'm not sure if you guys are into like astrology and that kind of thing. I'm not super well versed in it yet. However, I am finding that it's really telling me a lot about myself. So because I'm a Gemini, I know that I am a very creative and adaptive person. I've learned that because I'm a Gemini, I am a person who is kind of interested in a lot of different things and will try and is good at a lot of different things. However, I do know things kind of at a surface level. I don't go like extremely deep into one specific subject. I kind of enjoy the variety of different things and learning about various different things, so I have a little bit of curiosity. I'm also a person that is very like adaptable and creative and intuitive, so something that I want to do for 2023 is sort of find some sort of consistency and like some sort of routine that I can stick with, because that is a challenge for Geminis. I'm hoping to kind of harness the energy of some of my other planets in different houses and placements and stuff like that in order to like better myself as a person. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do that through tracking things in my daily life. Kind of a long introduction to that, but it works. This is where I like to plan the majority of my months. I do have other planners that I use for like mainly shop releases and stuff like that, but this is kind of like what you guys see and sort of like appointments and outings and stuff like that. My weeklies are going to be generally the same. I have shown a few of my spreads on social media as well. I have been using these journaling kits that are from my shop in here, and I've also been using them in my dailies, so it's kind of nice to be able to match some of my weekly pages with my daily pages, and they also help me stay organized and help me highlight different things. Again, I have posted quite a few spreads on my social media, which I'm sure you guys have seen a little bit on YouTube, so if you haven't, again, I will definitely share some flip throughs. So I do want to show you another page that I have here that I made. This is so in between the weekly pages and the daily pages, there is like one spread of grid, which I decided again this year to make sort of a kind of like mood board or like kind of goal board. I am planning on making a few more in my other planners that are kind of more personal and specific to me, so that's why I just wanted to show you this one, because it's kind of like the overarching goals that I'm going to be doing, and then I'll have like more specific personal ones a bit later. But this is sort of what I'm working on. Oh, I still forgot to put something here. But this is kind of the idea that I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find success from consistency. These kind of stickers, like these word kind of stickers, are from my shop. These ones are not. These ones I've just are ones that I found that I wanted to use, but these sort of like craft looking stickers, they're similar to the ones that I have here in my journaling kits. Oh, this is the sheet. So these are new releases in my shop, by the way. I've been using them a lot because obviously there's something that I really need. But yeah, so sort of this collage is a bunch of things that I'm trying to harness for 2023. I have a few different quotes here. For example, inner peace begins the moment you choose not to allow anything outside of you to control your emotions, which I think is very important. So I've just collected all of these quotes and things in hopes that it will help me like stay focused for 2023. I'm really happy with how this spread turned out, by the way. I love the meaning of it, and also it turned out very well like visually as well. I also really like this little sticker here that I found from my collection. It says, may your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. I thought that was really cool. And so on those two blank pages in the Hobonichi Cousin between the weeklies and the dailies, this is what I did, creating my mood board. And I find that sometimes in past years I haven't flipped to my mood board as frequently as I had hoped or had wanted to. So this year I decided to make it very like elaborate, and then I also added a little bit of this lace as well so that I'm able to flip to it more often. It'll be easier. I also added this clip. But I wanted to do that so that I'm able to check back here and align myself back with some of these goals later on in the year, and then in the second half of the year I'm going to be able to do that again in the second half of my book in case this changes. Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will evolve into something, into better habits in 2023, so that's what I am currently doing. Oh, you know what? I forgot to get some of my little bookmarks out of my other planners. I had a few of those like Midori like metal clips that I wanted to put on my dailies. Can't find them right now, but I guess I'm gonna have to do that a little bit later. So these are what my daily pages are looking like. I'm excited to use these because I've been using a lot of my journaling kits. Okay, so I grabbed a few of the journaling kits. These ones are like more Christmassy, wintry ones, but I didn't mean to pick these ones for this video, but in January I'm hoping on using a different kit, which is going to be the monthly collection for January. I'll actually release that for Boxing Day, but I don't have it print and cut yet, but I wanted to show you guys what these journaling kits look like. So these are what I'm currently using in my daily pages. There are a variety of different pages. There is like a monthly kit, which you can use in your monthly, in your dailies, or your weeklies. You choose what you want to do. I have boxes and deco here, got some ripped papers. I don't have the washi strips for this one, but I do have washi strips in like other styles and stuff like that. And they just come in like kits and stuff like that, so you can use them in literally whatever planner that you want, in whatever layout that you want. I am coming out with, should I also tell you guys this? So I have started designing some of the journaling kits that you guys really enjoy in my shop. I've been designing them to be in like a tiny size, like, you know, quarter sheet size. And I'm planning on making them kind of like micro kits. So if you have a Hobonichi Weeks or like a weekly supplement like I showed you, or an A6, and you want something like similar to this but like smaller, you'll be able to use those. These ones are, I guess I did kind of design them in hopes to use them in the Hobonichi Cousin, but you can use these literally anywhere. I have been using them in my Hobonichi Weeks and A6 for a while, but I have gotten a few requests to make them kind of smaller. So if I make those journaling kits, they'll be called the micro journaling kits, which will be coming soon. I've shared a few spreads in my Hobonichi Cousin before. They're really nice. I personally enjoy having some sort of to-do list and then having areas that I can write throughout my day in case I have to do like some notes or something like that. That is personally just how I like using my Hobonichi Cousin, and I think it works really well for me. I don't always need to use every single page though. For example, on Saturdays and Sundays, for the majority of the day, it's either like running errands or like catching up on things that I haven't done in the previous week. So sometimes these are kind of left blank, or it's just like one or two to-dos, which is okay for me. I'm not like wasting my paper or anything like that. But yeah, so this is going to be my main planner. I really do like how my setup looks currently in this Moterm cover. I think it's really cute. Originally it wasn't here, but like I said, because I just got this in the mail, I do kind of want to use it, or maybe I'll move in like right now. It's like the last few weeks of December right now, so I might move into that now and then put this notebook in here. But those are just small things. I really just want to show you guys like my setups. So in this Hobonichi Cousin, I have decided, because I want to use both of these covers, I do want to have another notebook here. This is where I'm going to be really diving into some of my goals for 2023. This is the notebook that I'm really just rough planning everything. I don't want to do it in my Hobonichi Cousin because that's dated. I want something undated to do that. So this is just an old KikK notebook. As you can see, I've done a few other things in here. I did start this to be like a dream journal or dream life journal. I used to really be into KikK, and I do have the Your Dream Life Starts Here book from the creator of KikK as well. I did write a bunch of goals, which is why I'm currently covering up that section, but I moved that into a different notebook, and now I still have the rest of this one, so I'm still going to continue using this as my goal journal. So I have these two A5s together, and then, oh, I almost forgot, I have one more here for you guys. So this is a Midori Traveler's Notebook that I recently got this year. I also do have the passport size, but that's going to be in my handbag, so that's why I didn't share it with you guys in this video yet. But this is going to be another journal that I have. Oops, sorry. I have set this up to start using right now, and I'm very happy with this setup, honestly. If you want something more like in-depth, I will show you, but like I said, not everyone here is into astrology or that kind of stuff, so this is currently the notebook that I'm using to start studying a little bit of astrology and reading my chart. So I have like various notes on the signs, the houses, what they mean, that kind of thing, like the personality traits. A lot of this stuff is kind of like personal. I do have like some notes on like the planets and what they mean and stuff like that, notes that I've made myself. I'm seriously really enjoying using this. I also have a bunch of like notes on my phone and in another notebook as well whenever I look at my chart and stuff like that. I have a printout of like my chart and like all of my houses and stuff like that to look at like where I need to work on things in my life as well. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are the challenges that I'm going to be facing as well? So that is sort of what I have in this notebook. I think this notebook is going to be one that will stay in this TN, and then I'll just add another notebook whenever I finish this one, because this one has all of the information that I don't necessarily want to transfer into another book, but I have that in here. I do have this pocket of like things that I want to use if I'm decorating stuff in that moon journal. But then I also have this other notebook in here. This one is actually a printable. It is similar to the one that I just showed you, the passport size one, but this one is in standard TN, as you can see. It's really cute, and I've been using this to do journaling prompts. So I've currently set this up to do the winter journaling prompts here. Where did the journaling card go? Oh, here we go. So here, because now it is winter, I can finally start using these. These are some of the journaling prompts from AnaJolenePrintables. I'm going to be using this to journal and hopefully organize my life a little bit better, because they have journaling prompts for like a month in review. She also has a few like for anxiety and stuff like that. So I have decorated a few of the pages in here with a few stickers and washies and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and start using this for the whole winter. Maybe I can get maybe 2 sets of journaling prompts in here as well. That would be really great. And again, I have a bunch of stuff in here. I have some other ones in the back as well that I'm probably going to be using here. I'm not sure if she has like a Christmas one. If she does, I'm gonna use that right now because it's getting to the end of December. That is that journal. So as you can tell, I do have quite a few different journals and planners that I'm planning on using for 2023, and all of them are really trying to help me like align my life and sort of celebrate the life that I'm currently having, if you know what I mean. I feel like this year I've kind of just been on like autopilot mode, like I have to do this, have to do this, have to do this, and I'm kind of forgetting to indulge in the moment. So that's why I have quite a few different journals in here. I have 1 and 2 here, technically 3 if I'm going to be using this one as well. And then I have my planners that are really going to help me drive myself to where I want to be. I'm going to have my trackers, I'm going to have my finance in here. This is my everyday life here. This is my everyday like go-to planner here in my Hobonichi Cousin. And then when I really need to flesh things out and need like clarity on things, that's when I use or I'm planning on using the weekly supplement and the day free. So I'm thinking that is all of my planners and my journals for 2023. It's not as much as I thought it would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only? Really? I feel like I would have had more. Well, technically this is kind of 2. So I think I'm going to wrap up this video now. If you have any questions or want to see any detailed flip throughs, I will definitely show you guys those. I haven't shared too many of my spreads in the last quarter of the year because I've kind of been busy, of course. You guys probably have seen me do a lot of collab sales, a lot of releases and stuff like that, and I'm not done. I have a few more things that I want to get done by January, so I'm gonna get started on those. Thank you guys again for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!